welcome back to another Sound Goblin Storytime Sunday stream. Continuing on with 13 Sentinels. I'm, of course, Shiv. And we may not be getting your guys' audio. Apparently everything is on fire. Try saying something now?
Stuff and things.
Is that better?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it changed the default audio output speaker for some reason.
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it?
Okay.
The only consistency is change.
I have touched nothing. OBS has decided to change all my fucking settings.
Pretty much. Didn't even do an update or anything. Okay, so I think we were working through on Takatoshi?
Yeah, let's go with that, sure.
Because, I mean, like, we can't do more until we do Takatoshi stuff with Kataro.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's a
as
bunch
well.
of people we basically haven't touched, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll finish off Takatoshi.
I should head to school. My Yaki Silbapon's waiting for me. No, wait. That's not the point. Can't lose focus. I need to find Okino. Noodles, but if I had to guess, Okino must be a cat person. Well,
Glad to see he has his
not that
priorities
that's
straight.
particularly important to know. So the Sentinels...
Let's see. So the last thing we've done is help feed a cat.
Now, where is Okino? Whoa. Just another student, but she's so pale and covered in bandages. In the tree's shade, she looked more ghost than girl. She's no ghost, but she is hauntingly beautiful. As long as I've gotten this close already, maybe... No. This is not the
A
time.
creepy internal monologue.
Is this...
Did I startle you?
No, of course not. Why would it be? Okino's
That's how you
a man
approach women,
anyway.
right?
He's not quite on Did I Startle You level,
Hypothetically,
but...
I had fallen for him. It was when I believed him to be a girl. Oh, now I remember.
Come up behind them when they're alone in the forest.
Gata too.
Just love how she just walked
Even
away because he has
confessed
his
his
internal
love.
monologue. Like, I want nothing to do with this.
Sorry, Okino. But you strayed first. It's only fair. Excuse me, miss? Oh.
Okay, no, she's just gone.
Hey, Karabe-kun.
Are we on for today?
I got somewhere to be.
Well, alright.
Yep, definitely something.
Pretty sure this is just here to enable you to figure out, like, when in time this is all taking place.
Probably, yeah.
I know that cat. It's Okino's little friend again.
That kitty is so cute. Does it live at the school? Oh, you mean Lucky? Lucky? Oh, you know, because he's a lucky cat.
Lucky, is it? A cat of many names, it sounds like.
What's so lucky about him?
You just hang around this cat, and you start finding money everywhere.
Can't have fat stacks.
Seriously?
I mean, it's usually like a couple coins.
Oh, so just loose change.
Well, worth a try. Let's see what's under the box, shall we? No, there wouldn't be any around here.
Not gonna Yakuza because I have no money.
No, there wouldn't. No.
I wonder if I specifically need to do.
That's...
Ah, of course, a coin on the ground.
That's a lucky find.
Oh, it's a lucky cat.
I have 100 yen on me. 150
Oh no,
yen?
nothing with me yet.
I don't have the money.
We continue our quest to get more money so we can buy Yakuza Ball.
Go find that cat and shake him down.
That's... $100 coin? That's a lucky...
For the next 12 hours running around chasing a cat for 100 yen coins.
Hey, did you see that guy? He was looking
This and more exciting content brought to you by Sound Goblin Gaming.
Maybe he dropped his change?
Oh, what? I wouldn't go digging around for it. That looks so sketchy.
I demand a
I
plain roll.
have 200 yen on me. Your finest yakisoba pan. Sorry for making you wait, yakisoba pan. But it's okay now. Time to dig in. Delicious. Impossibly delicious. But of course it is. It's yakisoba
Our current
pan.
protagonist was nearly defeated by a piece of bread.
Noodle stir, but it...
Hey, did you see that guy? He was looking
That's... $100 yen. That's a lucky... I have...
We can get a hayseed.
fresh apple juice. That's powerfully sweet. I don't see Okino anywhere. Is he not at school? Oh. Isn't that one of the Sentinels scout units? Why is this here?
This is not good.
And he's... You're the one from the
Alright,
shrine,
Sekigahara.
where we crossed time. What's wrong? You can't move?
No.
Something's
It's
happened.
pronounced A.
Did Okino get him too? I should get him back to the hideout. Don't tell me I'm going to have to carry him.
Obviously, it's pronounced
What a
L.
hassle.
He is the Sekigahara.
El Sekigahara.
What am I, just another one of Okino's cronies? I don't have to run around cleaning up his messes.
Comes from a long line of Spanish or Mexican Japanese immigrants.
Stop, plastic gizmo!
We're really from Egypt and have a Scottish accent.
What's Sentinel technology doing here? How did you get here? I'll take a look. What is this? What were you thinking, Okino?
What's wrong, Takatoshi?
What's wrong is this core system.
Oh, figured it out, huh?
Okino? Professor Shinonome found it. Daimos? Really? Everyone knows that's one of the old kaiju survival sims. Even I played that thing all the time when I was a kid.
Don't worry about it.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a
Sure, why
video
not?
game?
I'm just reusing the infrastructure. Environment management
Worked for the
code.
last Starfighter, didn't it?
Relax. We're not gonna get kaiju popping up.
Still.
And hey, faster than building the code base from scratch, right?
Relax, we're not gonna get
Come
kaiju
on.
showing up.
You
They
love
got
me,
kaiju
so
showing up.
You can trust me, right? The work's done. We've done all we can for the human race's future. As long as this colony's life support holds out, as long as I've got even a second more, I'd rather spend it with you.
Tsukasa. You're right. I'd rather be holding you right now myself. I'll see if I can explain it to Professor Shinonome.
Thanks. I love you, Takatoshi.
What is this? That wasn't me, was it?
I mean, maybe if I put on like 80 pounds of bulk.
In love.
Solely in the chest.
It's impossible.
It's like if I were rendered by Rob Liefeld.
Hey, what did you just show me? Put it up again. Here begins my final log. This isn't the same recording. Tsukasa's dead. The medical bio kits are no good to me now, so I only got an hour or two left. Why did it come to this? It was all logistical debate over Project Ark, an energy dispute. And Tsukasa, he argued to cancel the plan, to divert the energy to life support. If that damn Ogata and his cronies hadn't come armed... No. Too late to point fingers now. Izumi-san shot Tsukasa. So I made him pay. Him and his allies. As for the survivors, there's Professor Shinonome and Ida.
Started handing out tombstone pile drivers with a vengeance.
Though, I figure I don't have long left. The hangar's blown out.
But I'm gonna make him pay at WrestleMania.
It won't even take 20 hours. All we've worked for will be gone. I came here so I could protect people. And now I'll die here. With my friend's blood on my hands. If Project Ark actually goes through. If I actually get to be reborn somehow. I hope I live to protect them. Protect
And
all my
eat
friends.
yakisoba pan.
My friends. My Tsukasa.
Yakisoba pan, my one true friend.
Okino was
Yakisoba
killed?
Pan would never betray me.
What did I just see?
Falls on the floor. No!
Ooh. Oh right, you're still here.
Yeah.
It's fine, he doesn't have a collision box, he's not important.
Why do I have this pit in my stomach? Okino, where are you?
Yep, just leave them here. Not important.
His biometrics unlocked those personal logs. That was this world's Takatoshi-san.
Yeah. I brought him here. Looks like Okino's with him, too.
I mean, he looks just like Takatoshi, minus about 1.5 feet of height and 3.5 feet shoulder to shoulder.
Okino! Oh, good. You're safe.
Hijiyama-kun? What's wrong? Why are you so worked up? What?
That image. It was definitely Okino. But what even was that?
Something on my face, or...?
You didn't go to school today?
Oh, yeah. I skipped to do a little time travel.
Huh?
Wait, don't tell me. Were you out looking for me at school?
No, not really.
You, Yakisoba Pan, drank a hazy.
Did drink a hazy. Found the lucky cat.
I'm glad he's safe. Why is that a good thing? Why does seeing Okino make me feel better?
So you're still dressing like that?
You!
Whoa there. You move, I shoot.
Suspicious man.
Bastard must have followed me.
You led me right to Okino's doorstep.
No. You're here to kill him?
Hijiyama-kun, calm down. He's A. Sekigahara. He and I play for the same team. Isn't that right? You've done really well holding on like that. I think I know why you're here. You want what only I can give you. You can drop the gun. I won't run anymore.
Okino,
This is the strangest gay porn I've ever seen.
please, help me.
Sure. Since you finally asked nicely.
You two... Don't tell me. You two are... steady?
What if we are? What does that matter to you?
Mm-hmm. Damn that Okino. How long is he going to toy with me? Then, I'm not thinking straight myself. Okino's a man. Why was I so scared that Sekigahara would steal him? Noodles, but that damn Okino. That was too far for a joke. Anyway, what was going on with those talking images? If I recall, they said something about being reborn? So the Sentinel's a weapon from the future? It's strange to say, but it does make sense. After all, even one of its computers was so far beyond what we knew.
Go back to the school. Get some more yakisoba pan.
Thankfully, there's always change on the ground.
Now, where is Okino? No.
You're right on time.
Okino.
Here's the plan. I need to get some information out of the nurse's office. So I need you to distract the school nurse, Morimura. Just make sure she doesn't get to her office before I'm done. Morimura's wearing a big white coat. Can't miss her. All I need is about 10 minutes.
Hey!
You're a lifesaver.
Okino's trying to sneak into the nurse's office. So I have to keep Morimura occupied in the schoolyard. She should be wearing a white coat. Oh, that must be her.
So can you take care of that?
Yes, Yes, ma'am.
Well, she seems like quite a teacher. I can imagine the boys have a hard time focusing on class.
Now that's done.
Wait.
Yes?
Hi, Nurse Morimura. Have you ever considered a distraction?
There was an accident behind the school. A student's been injured.
Oh no. Can you help me get them to the nurse's office?
Well, actually... They can't move because they broke their leg.
Oh, that's awful. We'll have to call them an ambulance, quick.
Wait, I mean, their leg's mostly fine, actually. They scraped their arm. Well, their entire body. They're very scraped. Maybe you should come and see for yourself.
You don't even go to this school,
Hold
do
a
you?
gun.
I know that uniform. You're from Nigakuri High, aren't you? Are you trying to pull pranks on teachers?
I mean, no, not really. I didn't even my uniform. I beat somebody up and took
What
it.
year are you? Tell me your name. You're coming with me to the student guidance room. Who's your homeroom teacher? What year are you? Tell me your name. You're coming with me to the student guidance room.
Yeah,
Who's your
that's
homeroom?
it.
Yeah.
About time for a retreat.
I'm going to very slowly run away from you.
No.
You can't catch me.
Oh, that's a lucky... No, there... I have...
Got it. Throw the soda can at Nurse Morimura.
Man, the water fountain in the walkway sucks. Like zero water pressure.
Maybe there's some mud in the drain. Wish they'd clean it out.
Where Nurse Morimura disappeared to?
None of your concern.
This place always helps me relax. Some kind of nostalgia, I suppose. The building
Off into someone
smells
else's
like it did
storyline.
back then. Back then, I was just focused on training to pilot the Sentinel. I never imagined I'd end up like this.
Reminisce. So we did a poor job of distracting Morimura, and then we get a flashback.
Then we wandered off to the woods school building and flashback thanks to the smell.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You can take a closer look. What do you think? I remember my first time seeing it too.
The second biggest robot I've ever
Left
seen.
me speechless.
So this is the Sentinel.
This
That's
is
right.
a version of the Sentinel, yes.
Look at those arms. Those legs. It's like
I
an
mean, to
iron
1940s,
giant.
this is the Sentinel.
A 2,000-ton invincible iron giant at that.
This is a Sentinel, but it's not capable of laying down sentry guns or releasing dozens of
You
interceptors.
see those
so.
batteries on the front? Like a battleship's?
can punch things.
I don't know much about the technical side, but it uses an electromagnetic field instead of gunpowder. 1 ton of shells in a single salvo.
A ton? They're just like the main batteries on the Nagato.
And those new flying bombs equipped on its back? They control their own path. Never miss a mark.
How is that possible?
It will revolutionize war as we know it.
If all that's true, then it sounds like a gift from the gods. Or something out of a science fiction novel.
Professor Doji can tell you the specifics. Apparently, it's based on this technology out of Germany. But I suggest you leave the details to the engineers. All we need to do is strap in and protect our homeland. And if I'm not able to, that duty will fall to you.
Aren't there any better candidates among the adults? Why did they turn to students like us?
Turns out the cockpit's kind of tiny.
No ordinary machine.
So tight you can't even wear
It
gloves.
chooses its pilots. You and I were apparently the only viable choices.
Hey, you two.
Heard some fucked up shit about these weapons development teams. Heard one dude building a giant robot. The cockpit was so small he decided to put his 3-year-old son in there.
This area should be highly restricted.
Oh, you know, I'm just
That wasn't even the most fucked up
documents on
thing
the
he did that
professor's
week.
behalf.
It's fine, Keitaro. She's the professor's daughter.
I have permission. Come with me. We'd better start on your sync connection adjustments. Well, the professor wants to anyway. I'm just the messenger.
Thank you for passing that along, Kiriko-san. Let's go, Keitaro. Since I never went back, Keitaro should have been made the only Sentinel pilot. But nothing in the history books even mentions him. Maybe they couldn't get the Sentinel ready in time.
I'm here too.
It can't be. It is! If it isn't Keitaro in the flesh!
Who are you?
Do I look that different? It's me, Hijiyama. I never imagined you'd wind up here too.
Takatoshi-san?
It's the hair, isn't it? I suppose I can't blame you for not recognizing me. I've been living here for half a year now myself. It's time to grow. Take a closer look. I swear, it's me.
It really is you, Takatoshi-san.
So, when did you get here? Scratch that. How did you get here?
Time
What's
travel?
happened at home since I've been gone?
Slow down. I can only answer one at a time.
Ask the most important
Are you
question
hungry
first.
at all? Come see where I'm staying. I'll treat you to some yakisoba-pan.
Oh no, I'm fine. These days, I'm in the care of Kurabe's grandchild.
I see. But I'm telling you, you've got to try this yakisoba-pan. It's the most
Phenomenal.
delicious
They
food
put the
this era
noodles
has to
inside the bread. Wouldn't fucking
Takatoshi-san,
believe it.
Have you had the chance to try any
The hamburger?
What is this hamburger?
I have reason to believe it's the greatest culinary invention in history.
You overestimate your burger, my friend. Okino said he didn't.
That's how a bitter, years-long feud started over hamburger versus yakisoba pan. People would die over this.
What happened to the Sentinel?
Well,
On the bright side, it resulted in the invention of the yakisoba pan hamburger.
I cooked him into a hamburger.
It has the capacity to time travel.
Because he loved it so much.
What? So it's true. It really is a weapon from the future. Where is
Giant
the Sentinel?
yakisoba
Somewhere
pan with a
nearby?
human face sticking out of it.
It is around here, but I can't move it. Shikishima and this era's government caught wind of it too. They've seized the Sentinel.
Dear gods.
Ah, a yakisoba
So
man.
this is why you disappeared. You came here.
What happened after I left?
You escaped as an accomplice to Kiriko Doji. At least, that's what all the reports said.
Nothing doing. Do you think I'm a spy as well?
No chance of that.
Dr. Wily's newest robot master, Yakisoba Man.
Even if you were a spy, you wouldn't face any punishment for it.
What do you mean by that?
There's nobody left in our time to authorize it.
So, we lost the war. Just like in the history books.
It's nothing to do with the war. The monsters destroyed everything.
What do you mean? Explain yourself. Hold it, Okino. Keitaro was talking about some horde of monsters. I want a real explanation. Hey! This place.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are bushes.
I think it'd be better to show you instead of trying to explain. So if we go back to the 1940s...
So it's true. This shrine held a way to travel across time.
You're coming, right?
Of course.
Then let's get going.
As we previously established, they're not actually traveling across time. The clock is just a dramatic effect.
To Mao-san's house should
Yeah, as
have
we
been
previously
around here.
established, actually is traveling to different
Not that you
sectors,
can
which are set
tell
in
with
different
it
time
like this.
periods.
It's just like Keitaro
It's all
said.
effectively a reconstruction.
There's not a soul in the factory or the bunker. Doesn't look like there's anyone around here either. You'd think this place was hit by one of the air raids. But there isn't even a single body. No sign of any international aid or intervention.
Because Japan wasn't the only one hit. If I had to guess, this is the state of the entire world.
What? What are those?
They are the ones who destroyed the world.
But it's fine right now because they're taking a nap.
That's them then? The ones you've been talking about?
Yeah, they're all Daimos.
Well, as it turns out, killbots have a preset limit of things they can kill before they automatically shut down.
Oh.
Some of them are the size of the Sentinels. And those aren't even the biggest. What you're seeing is just a fraction of their forces. A unit of hundreds has already passed through here. And now their mission's complete. So here they stand.
Did these monsters eat everyone?
They don't eat. The people have all been captured. Thanks to a buried UFO. Well, a saucer.
A saucer?
That's what the Daimos are after. Their goal is to break through to that giant underground saucer. specifically to get in contact with its tech. That triggers the saucer's shifter, which teleports civilians. As to where they go, or why the Deimos do it, we don't know.
So my mother, and Tamao-san, these things took them away? Wait, if the world was destroyed in the 1940s, then the land in 1985 should be...
It's hitting you too, huh?
Does that mean these are parallel worlds?
I'm impressed you even know the concept.
Used to borrow Keitaro's science fiction novels.
At the very least, there's one thing we know for sure.
Wow, you are slightly not as dumb as I
and
thought.
the other aren't connected by causality.
Still cancer.
But are they connected by the will of causality?
If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up. Just looking at this, it doesn't feel real.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't.
Yes.
We should be able to finish guitars now.
Yep, that got us. Hijiyama's event, Destroyer of Worlds. He's just a passing Sentinel pilot.
Judgment Day, sunset. It's time to make up my mind.
Everything looks like it's made of gold.
Yep.
I remember
My
the
mind
day
is
the
made up.
Karabe family took
This
me
is
in.
definitely sunset.
I held Chihiro's hand.
Oh, my eyes.
And there was a sunset just like
Don't
this.
stand in the sun, kids.
Chihiro. I don't care who Chihiro says she is. She's still family. Takatoshi-san, you actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to us, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I show up? So that's where it is, huh?
Yeah. The Sentinels inside that building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground. We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for. Odd circumstances aside, it's an honor to fight using such incredible weapons.
And it's all because some idiot was lazy enough to copy code from an RTS game.
If anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
We have our great plan to save the human race after some sort of event has, like, caused us to necessitate making some sort of arc-based system to send people into space. Code from
That's
RTS.
cool. It's not going to be a problem that I copied some AI code from Age of Empires, right?
Like, you guys like StarCraft?
I want you to show
What?
a little more spirit, Keitaro.
Look, I promise, it's just about environmental control. It's not going to cause a Zerg
Taking
rush.
back our Sentinel.
That's what I want to hear.
You're saying a lot of words that make me think we shouldn't have put you in charge of this.
Too late now. Good luck finding another software engineer in the apocalypse.
On the one hand, I have serious misgivings. On the other hand, he does have tenure.
It's quick to shoot and it didn't even make me do it. Oh, silly character list, that makes sense.
He's still alive. I'm using low power shots.
Yeah,
but
we're
still.
we're right in the other character at the moment.
Punishment.
I want to thank you, Takatoshi-san. I couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
I couldn't have shot that guy because I didn't have a gun without your help.
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting. I'd better join her.
Save some action for me, all right? I'll catch up to you soon.
DJ.
Where'd I put the start
A
button?
different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now.
Yep, that's what I thought.
It worked. All right, no time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Miura-kun, thank God. I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family. And everyone I hold dear. Even if it costs me my life.
It's a very short chapter.
Yep.
Yeah, the final ones don't tend to be super long.
Yeah, it's all the like, okay, time to get my Sentinel and go to the final battle.
We actually have one more with Takeyoshi before we get to the final one for him.
Yep.
If I'd been there before my homeland lost everything, if I'd fought in the Sentinel, maybe we'd still have some hope left. According to Okino, that chance is long gone. But he might still know something. I feel so powerless. In the end, all I can do is rely on him. So the Sentinel's away. He's telling me about all these things. But even I know this is all over my head. How do I make a difference? Is it even possible? Noodle, but it...
I do like how every time we get into this thing, considering Yakisoba Pan is always an option. Or is always like a green thing, like, you should consider Yakisoba Pan.
Yeah, it's always thinking about Yakisoba Pan.
There wouldn't...
Steal his change.
Hold it right there.
Make him dizzy by running back and forth.
Hi, I'm Renya Goto, and I'm here to cause problems on purpose.
Pretty much.
You certainly don't take pride in your appearance.
That's all I have to wear.
Do we really have students like you at our school? I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind his own business.
Not feeling great?
That obvious.
What happened?
I looked at the wrong textbook. I was studying for the wrong subject the whole night.
That happens.
And of course, the teacher just had to call on me.
Yikes.
So a total trash fire.
Now I've listened to their random conversations. Let's go back and talk to this shit.
I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind it.
That's all I got.
Yep. And he's still there.
Yep.
I just don't want to miss the show tonight.
100. That's a lucky find. Oh, wait. This isn't what it looks like. Please wait. Really, it's all a misunderstanding.
I feel like I'm being actively stared at.
No. I guess it wasn't a misunderstanding at all. That's...
Really? What exactly are you
Change.
doing?
What does it look like? Still gonna do it. Oh.
Really? What? I've never seen you around.
What's got you all nervous?
I just don't want to miss...
Oh, so that's it. I was wondering why you've been missing practice. What's the show?
It's,
Yep.
midnight meow meow. I'm just a big fan.
Here, I don't know enough for it's open. It's 150.
Yep. And can't pick up any more change because he's not allowed to.
I just don't want to miss the show tonight.
Oh, so that's it. I was wondering why you've been missing.
I have...
Fine. I'm just gonna get a high king.
No.
Where do you want me to go, game?
This is another sequence of events that is not immediately obvious. So you need to go back to the schoolyard to trigger the change at the cat. Try to pick it up, get interrupted by Renya.
Basically where we are.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so now head to the right till she notices you. Now head back to the left.
Oh, so that's it.
Hold it
I was
right
wondering
there.
why you've been missing practice. What's the show?
It's,
I'd heard and noticed me, so she'll come over and distract him.
I'm just a big
I
fan,
remembered
you know?
something
Or
I
get
had
rid
to
of
do.
him, because he avoids
Yes.
her.
Right. That show with
Yep.
the pop stars.
What? Something wrong with that?
I mean, it's
100
fine,
yet?
but
That's a lucky...
But now I still need to find another coin.
Yeah, you have to just go search around for the cat.
Yeah.
A 100.
hear more tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious that she's like following you because that screen is not really that big.
Your finest Yaki.
Oh, actually, I didn't need the one. Drink's only 50 yen.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry for.
And you can go buy a drink now too.
Get a second drink. Get defeated by Yakisoba.
But of course. But it...
Wanna get going?
Yeah, but I want to hear more tomorrow.
So I'll see you at the usual place later.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll see you later.
Who was that just now?
Nobody, okay? It's fine. Oh, right. I should probably tell you. I'll be late getting home again tonight.
You've been gone every night for a while now. Where have you been going? Tokisaka Shrine?
You don't need to know.
Hey.
Go ahead and get yourself dinner. Don't wait up for me, okay?
Drink my High King and be upset about it.
It feels like he's hiding something. I shouldn't right now. After sundown, I'll wait for him at Tokisaka Shrine. No point just sitting around waiting for him. I'll have to kill time for a while. That damn Okino. Is that what this money was for? Just a bribe to appease me? No, I'm getting too worked up about this. Damn his allowance. I can spend this all right now.
Yakisoba Pan is back on the thought cloud.
Yep, went and bought a fuck ton of yakisoba pan.
Delicious.
You do actually have to sit here and eat each one of these.
Delicious.
That'll show him.
Buy every drink available.
Yep.
What was Okino planning with that girl?
Was he playing with that girl? We have no idea. We haven't started her storyline.
Another Yakisoba Pan out of nowhere.
Got a secret pocket.
He's he's mutated. He now has the power to manifest Yakisoba Pan.
Oh no, what time is it? I was in a Yakisoba Pan coma. Or a coma.
I can't believe I overslept. It's so late. The two of them must be long gone by now. Probably. Well, no choice. I'll wait here and confront them when they return. Okata.
Hey, Hijiyama.
You remember all that shit you put me through? 'Cause I sure as hell do.
Now that I think about it, I don't know how you escaped, but I see how it is. You came looking for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens. Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san? Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this. Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okino.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san. But according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what? Just the two of them?
Must be that girl from this afternoon.
So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went, too.
What? How?
She mentioned something about it.
So this Okino you're looking for, is that Tsukasa Okino?
What? You know him?
Not exactly.
Listen, it is long and complicated. I'm actually like two people, one of which is from the future, but not also actually me, and is secretly in my head. Just forget it.
And also, he's like basically data, and he can take over robots, and lots of stuff.
Yep, these are still bushes.
Did you have to take the same hiding spot? It's too hot over here now. Move over there.
Shut it. If it's so damn stuffy, then you take a hike. God damn it. Sick of all these mosquitoes.
Maybe they didn't even go today.
Well, Karabe already went home. But I ain't leaving until I know what's going on here.
Same here. The way things are, I feel like I don't know anything anymore. So, this girl, Kisaragi, what kind of relationship do you two have?
She's, you know, a friend.
A friend, huh? Okino hasn't been wearing the dress lately. Did he drop it for the sake of getting close to her? Maybe you weren't the person I thought you were, Tsukasa Okino.
Shh. They're coming.
Seriously, I'm not lying. I know I saw that image pop up.
I know. The access logs confirm you got in. The question is, why didn't we get a response?
Okino!
Hey, idiot, don't just jump out.
Ogata? What the heck are you doing here?
Shut up.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you a little jealous? That's totally it, right?
Please. Who'd get jealous over you?
Is that what this is about? You got jealous?
Don't be ridiculous. I was just
worried about you. That's all.
I want to know how to save everyone.
That underground place.
If there's a way,
Well, the
then tell me.
entrance were all broken anyway.
Please.
I mean, heck,
I understand.
something had
I'm doing
happened
my
to
best
you.
to find the right answer here. I don't know if it'll be enough to save everyone, but it could make a difference, at least. I'll tell you all I know. It's getting late. You should all go
This is gonna
home.
take a while.
Huh? Come on, Okino, you kidding me?
Oh, come on. I'll explain everything on the way back. So walk me home, please.
Damn it. You got off easy this time, Okino.
Now, we'd better get going.
To where?
The Tower of
The
Knowledge.
Tower of Knowledge.
That's where it all starts.
This is just a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, it used to be a tower of knowledge, but the economy downturned. They just weren't getting the business.
What is this?
Plus, I mean, take some level of knowledge to make a blizzard. Gotta whip it just right so it doesn't fall out when you turn it upside down.
So this was built by humans from the future?
Or extraterrestrials, potentially.
So this UFO, it's somewhere deep underground?
Let's see. First, you'd better take a look at this.
I know that shoreline.
That's Ashitaba City in the middle. And 300 meters below the surface, we have this.
The saucer.
Around 30 kilometers in diameter.
That's gigantic. So this is what the Deimos had been chasing?
Exactly. The UFO's also in Sector 5, which means it's also buried there in 1945. The people there disappeared when Deimos came into contact with it. Same as in my time. But there's only one left, still fully functional. And that's the one in 1985. What's wrong?
1985. Even assuming it's a parallel world, something isn't right. We know there's a pattern to the attacks. 40-year gaps, going chronologically backwards. Then why has nothing happened in 1985? Why skip that year and go straight to my time?
That's actually pretty sharp, especially for you.
Hey now.
It's because 1985 is kind of an outlier. Someone in that time has the decode control key. In other words, that'd be the one sending commands to the Deimos. That's why they never mounted a full attack. They just went straight to Sector 5. Sector 4 will be the final target on their list. Which means 1985 will be our last line of defense. People from the future were preparing for the final battle. Those compatible with the inner Lossiter were being gathered in Sector 4.
So in the end, we can't stop the commands?
Well, you already know the situation. We have no idea who's actually summoning them.
Your shitty code.
Even then,
I mean,
killing the source would be meaningless. Someone else would just start broadcasting the signal. Anyone implanted with the inner Lossiter is a candidate. Any one of them can be the Deimos' wayfinder.
So even I might be...
Yeah. Even you could be the one luring them to us. One guy had his own plan. Murder everyone who had an inner Lossiter. No more signal. He thought that might save the world.
If it meant I could save my homeland, I would gladly give my life. So why do we have it in the first place? Who modified us with that inner Lossiter? Is that what they wanted? To destroy the world?
Like I said, there's still a lot we don't know. Besides which, it's this UFO that's abducting people. We don't know much about the inner Lossiter, but it's general use information technology from 2188. It's got that decode sending out commands, but that's comparatively a very minor part of its function.
Wait, minor?
That's the part I don't get. Something else is eating up over
Yeah, mostly it's
80%
just there
of
to
the inner
boost
Lossiter's
5G signal.
processes. Some totally unrelated function. Nothing to do with the decode. I tried to find out what function the system's prioritizing, but I don't know. None of this makes sense. The data throughput of the decode isn't that much. It basically just needs to maintain a link to the person commanding the Deimos, and access 3 locations at regular intervals. One of the access points is the mainframe of the UFO. Universal control. Might have to do with the reason people disappear. I'd need more data to know for sure. The second point of access is Sector 1. The automated factories in the year 2105. The factories weren't destroyed when they attacked. They're using them to manufacture more Deimos. That's where the Sentinels were created too. And the final access point, by my guess, would be the thing Tomi Kisaragi saw. Some kind of satellite in orbit. And from its databanks, they're pulling blueprint data for the Deimos themselves.
Even knowing all that, though, are we any closer to
No,
saving
not
the
really.
world?
It's a long shot, but
I mean,
if I can
we might be
figure
able
out
to save
this
the sandwich
UFO
shop.
and the orbital contact point,
That's something.
it's possible we can bring back the people who disappeared. But yeah, it feels like I'm still overlooking something. Something a bit more fundamental.
I cannot fish him out until we do Renya Goto's hypocrisy event.
I guess we know whose story we should start on now.
Finally, we get to see what's up with this idiot. Nah, just starting with the final battle.
Doing, Goto-kun?
Well, final battle
I
a
told
few
you
weeks
using
earlier.
the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku. And the truth behind the Hanoji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame
You've
that
gotten
the
your head
gates are
dunked in the
locked to
toilet a
specific
lot,
points
haven't
in
you?
time.
What are you really working towards?
She has this look on her face like,
I want to know the truth.
I'm so dead of dealing with this person already. Only talks out one sentence.
Are you all right? This isn't
Renya
like-
Goto's bio.
That implies an
Renya
understanding
Goto
of
is
what
the boy
is
genius
like
of
me.
the group. Much more adult-seeming than his peers,
that you believe
Renya always
you
seems to know what's
understand
going on, and always offers the best information to the other Sentinel pilots.
You need to
He also
stop
tempers
using
his
the gate.
substantial intelligence with a
I'm
heart
gonna
of
seal
gold.
This place off.
Sounds like
We're sure that
No
wasn't
word.
copied from another
Did he
pilot?
write that?
Wait.
Yeah. Nowhere in his bio does it specify that he's an insufferable prick that nobody
But it
likes.
does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be
Renya
altered,
is also the best
fabricated,
at everything,
falsified.
including writing bios.
No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
100% complete.
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories. All fully integrated and synchronized.
1.2 billion
Based
factories?
on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint.
Why did they make so many factories?
Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human
Well, you see, they
element was
automated
no
the factory
longer
making
necessary
process
for those
and never told it to stop.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
Goto-kun, are you holding
Sorry,
up?
my
These
brain
grand
just
revelations
exploded.
don't really faze me anymore. They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Future scandal.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation. And we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
Okay.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
After looking up some numbers and doing some math, 1.2 billion factories is feasible. There's a feasible enough amount of space on the planet to do that, ignoring like materials.
Still, 2188.
They're at least automated, so they don't need people to run them.
The
But
furthest we can shift into the future.
Yeah, and the other thing they were pointing out is specifically the number of them that came up was in response to a question about how big they are. It sounds like the intention there is that the factories themselves are actually not all that large because they're all networked, so they just kind of work together.
So we'll need to move
but
quickly.
they're still building things as large as the kaiju.
Year 2064.
Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine there are
a
some
bunch of
factories
smaller
that are
plants that build parts
that
that
make
send
the
them
parts
to
that
larger
send them
plants.
to a larger factory that
combat
constructs the
sims.
full kaiju.
I hope you can join me.
And said larger factory could be next door for all it matters.
And said larger factory could be a kaiju. As we already know, they're a production kaiju.
My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
It's still an absolutely absurd
Not much
number,
we can
though.
do if it's an emergency. I have to ask. Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Yes, it still takes up like 1.6% of the world's surface, assuming like they stick to something resembling an average size for a factory.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
Suspicious to who? You're walking through a pile
Better
of
drop
rubble.
this on, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories. I guess the log from that experiment got preserved.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough. What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind-hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least.
No, I'm not
seems like
saying
she's
that.
working
That term
against
is
the Sentinel
stupid.
project.
Mind hack.
It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the
Okay,
man
but what are we
himself
doing about
may
that
just be
old
wearing
guy in
her
the
face.
wheelchair who's been with us the entire time?
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
Just keeps lowering, crushes them.
Did it go through?
As it turns out, its primary use is as a really big juicer.
The fuck do you mean I need to update Java?
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Murray-Mura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. They've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve, so compatibility isn't just a There's more. This file looks like the last thing.
Final log.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I
I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO, she speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he? Oh, that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
My own secret log.
Renya Goto speaking. Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Was that really me?
That couldn't have been me.
Man was a
I would hope I'm smart enough to not record myself hiring someone to murder someone else.
Turns out 2188 totally legal.
Private communications log.
Not a
The
problem.
other person on the line wasn't recorded. But it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
Old man Renya.
Prologue end.
Okay, so we cannot do his until we have everyone else over 80%.
Well,
apparently.
Which I guess kind of makes sense, given... I'm guessing how integral he is to things going on. So we got Kisaragi, Yakushi,
Yeah, may as well just start from one side.
Oh man! Another one! They've already got like 4 at the intersection. How many phone booths do they really need? Whoa. That bus is so old. What am I even looking at? And all these cars are so blocky. They look so weird. Oh, I think I've seen signs like that before. They're just like in those retro videos I've seen under the Showa era tag. This is kinda surreal. Even the stoplights here are huge.
Stop wandering off on your own, Kisaragi.
Wait,
I'm wandering.
okay, for real though.
What are you gonna do about
Seriously
it?
haven't invented smartphones yet? This is so crazy. How do they even talk to each other?
You just looked at payphones.
Ah, fucking Zoomers.
Whoa. Oh my god. We really are in the 80s. I can't believe that hair.
What?
Sorry, I just can't stop laughing.
What even is that? A pompadour? The Showa era is so weird.
And what the hell are you laughing at? Huh?
Your hair, duh. I just said.
You trying to start shit?
Sorry, I just can't split the.
What? Huh?
You.
Please excuse us. I'm afraid she's a little... well, she has difficulty with social interaction.
Hey! Don't make me sound like some kind of weirdo.
Please, carry on. I'll give her a talking to once we're home.
Goddamn freaks. Well, there goes my day.
Stop causing problems. You realize we're only here with the help of this era's facilitators. If we're to be accepted here, we must respect the place. We're essentially foreign refugees. Don't forget that. Sakura High. I trust you know where to find it? It's the same school. I expect you'll adjust quickly.
That is not my school. Everyone from that class is old enough to be my mom. Don't act like it's the same. We left mine back in 2025.
Kisaragi-kun, I understand your situation, but I need you to cooperate.
So in 2025, I would have turned 16 next month. But now, I'm way back in 1985. So like, how old am I, technically?
About to turn negative 24. Or negative 34. No, 24 is right.
So, about those facilitators. You mean Shikishima? The military corporation? All they care about is getting their hands on future
Which means
technology.
she's more than old enough to drink.
You sure we're not being
Actually,
used?
she's not. She's quite a ways away from drinking, considering she's a negative age.
Take me back to my own time.
I thought I explained this already.
No, law deals in absolute
The world was
values.
destroyed.
Okay, fine. Let's say that's true.
I mean, yes, which means she needs to be over
still gotta
21
go help my
with
mom
her,
and dad.
whatever the age here is.
won't
And she
be
is
there.
not that if she is negative
already too
24
late.
years old.
I doubt you'd get the clearance to time jump anyway.
That another one of their orders? I didn't want to get dragged into this.
Ah, but if we drop the negative sign,
Am
we're
I
fine.
supposed to just take it? Whatever you say?
Precisely.
Also, I don't think anyone's going to accept
You
your
should
ID
count
that's
yourself lucky to have escaped
issued in
with
the
us.
future.
I never saw it myself. The world was destroyed, apparently. What do I even say to that? Yeah.
Correct, which means she'll need a fake ID, at which point the...
Even if I begged to go check it out, something tells me they aren't gonna let me. What I need
So
is
these
a
are
little
good,
leverage
upstanding
over
citizens. They
them.
wouldn't make fake IDs.
I gotta make them an offer they can't refuse.
No part of that is true.
I remember seeing that company in the news back in 2025. They make everything from fridges to missiles. They've got tons of factories across the world.
Until further notice, here are your orders.
Although granted, I don't think I could describe any of the actual main characters as, like, completely terrible people.
And for now, simply attend school as usual. Am I clear?
So everything back home's been destroyed? Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. I gotta get leverage and go back to my own time. So Shikishima's a conglomerate with political ties. They made it big during the Meiji modernization. You always see their branches on Employer of the Year lists. Back in the Meiji era, they were shipbuilders, but they expanded into aviation and a bunch of other things. During the war, they did a lot of weapons R&D. And now they make everything from home appliances to rockets. Shikishima Industries is just one of those branches. Their machinery is known all over the world. Usami-chan, did you check out all those books? What are they? Hey, do you mind if I take a look? They're not that interesting. I just want to peek. Let's see. Business Quarterly? Corporate guides. Economic reports. This is impressive, Usami-chan. Are you studying for a career in business? Not really. I was kinda looking for some leverage. You know, dirt on some big shady corporation. So then I could, like, control them a little. Huh? Usami-chan, that's a little weirder than I was expecting. Check her out. How does one person sleep that much? I could do this in a snap if I had internet here. Manually searching through books? So
I need
inconvenient.
Google.
Internet? Like, you know, net profits, big business talk, or something. I've been meaning to tell you. I found a cafe with some amazing looking cakes. Shall we go there after school? Sounds good. Those crepes from yesterday are gonna be hard to beat, though. Back home, they went a little too crazy with the toppings. Sometimes simple is best. Good point. Crepes would be nice, too. Do you think we could get both? I scoured the whole library for reference materials. Wasn't hard to find things on Shikishima, but it's just like stock market stuff.
Seems like they don't
I should've
publish
known.
shady corporate secrets
Nothing I
inside
could
of
use as leverage.
books you're gonna find at the library.
Hey, Miwako. I know this is random, but there's this company called Shikishima Industries. You know anything about them? Shikishima. They're the ones who make ships and things, right? I have this old friend. His father works for them, I think. Seriously? Miwako, can you do me a favor? I want you to introduce me. Sure. Yes. Those big megacorps always have shady stuff hiding in their HQ. One step closer to getting the dirt. So intrepid. You said your friend goes to the school, right? They're still not here. Did you get the meeting time wrong? No. Did they just ditch? Don't worry, he'll be here soon. He's not the type to break promises.
What's up? I'm here.
It's that Pompadour guy. Hold on. What's he doing?
Oh, that was predictable.
Friend, Nenji Ogata. You're kidding.
So, where's she at? You said some girl was looking to ask me out?
What? Well, that would be her. Usami-chan.
Huh? You're the chick who shat on my hair. Real dog face, aren't you?
The heck is that supposed to mean? I take it you're not calling me a cute puppy. Okay, hold on. What did you say to this guy? Just that a girl I knew wanted to tell him something. And he thought that was a confession? How dumb is he?
I'm standing right here. Why'd it have to be you?
The feeling's mutual, man. Please, can we all calm down? There you are. I've been looking all over for you. What was... Huh? I could have sworn I just saw them. Usami-chan! Usami-chan!
Shouldn't lay in glass and rubble like that. It's not good for your health.
Oh, good. You weren't waking up. I thought you might have died. What just happened? I don't know. There was some kind of flash, and then we were here.
Damn it.
Still alive over there, Captain Pompadour?
My name is Nenji Ogata. Get it straight, dogface.
Oh, excuse me, Captain Pompadour. I'm Tomi Kisaragi. Don't give me any stupid nicknames.
All right, smartass.
Please, we can't be fighting right now. What happened to all these buildings? It's like...
We were attacked.
Do you know something?
I know the city got leveled. You saw that flash, right? Must have been a nuke.
A nuclear bomb? You realize we were at school just now. Isn't this downtown?
Way I figure it. The blast must have knocked us all the way over here.
Okay, never mind. You're just a moron.
Hey!
You're like a big greasy roach. I bet you could survive a nuke no problem.
You got a better idea? What the hell else could have happened?
If we're here, then... No way. If it's nuclear war, then that means... There's radiation everywhere! We're going to die! We have to run, or get cover, or... Deep breaths, Miwako.
God, this opinion is rubbing off on other people.
I'll try. This is... Kayaki-cho. Huh? Oh, you're right. Look at that sign. We must be near the shopping district.
The hell? You know how far that is from school? Look, I don't know what the hell happened, but nobody else is here. Think they all evacuated?
Then where's everyone else? Miwako. Dad. Mom. The world got destroyed in my time. According to what Goto said, anyway. So maybe... Wait, you hear that? A rescue helicopter?
No, it's... What the hell is it?
Hide, now!
That ain't some kind of bug, is it? No way.
Helicopter bug.
huge. Looks like it's clear. What was that? Whatever it was, I got a bad feeling about it.
I remember seeing it in the news back home. It's a kaiju. This isn't the city you two know. It's hard to tell with everything messed up like this, but I think we're in the year 2025.
2025? Are you crazy?
This is my home. Well, was my home, I guess. In case I didn't mention, I came from the future.
Usami-chan, we have an emergency! I found someone else back there!
Prologue end.
Oh, that was a prologue.
I'm thirsty. How's Senpai doing?
She was struggling for a while, but I think she's calmed down. We need to get her to a doctor.
Maybe, but how are we supposed to do that?
Shinonome-senpai. Do you think she came here at the same time?
Probably. We'll figure it out when she wakes up. Anyway, once that moron gets back, let's decide what to do from here.
Okay.
Shinonome-senpai. I saw her hanging around Goto. Maybe she's from the future too. This place isn't what it used to be. Back in 2025, it was my home. Shiki grew back after a pinch.
Oh, there you are.
Nice of you to drop by.
I'm back, Miwako.
You've got some nerve.
What?
I take my eyes off you for 1 second, and you just go running. We were waiting for you, you know.
Yeah? And how's that sickly looking second year?
Well, she hasn't woken up yet.
You were stuck here either way.
You're really gonna give me that?
So how was it?
Before we get into that, here, have a drink. Copped it from a busted vending machine. You too. We're not gonna last long without food and water. There should be cans lying around if we look.
Canned soda roulette.
Thanks.
What flavor is it? Who knows?
You're thirsty, right? Go ahead and drink.
I really wanted the hazy
but it should be fine.
or hiking.
You're thirsty, right? It ain't cold anymore. Hey, I found a calendar when I was digging around. The year on it was 2025. Guess this really is the future. Everywhere I looked, the place is falling apart. It's no different from here. But I'm telling you, there was some crazy shit out there.
Like what?
Kaiju. Dead ones everywhere. Man, where do I even...
So, did you find your house?
You could say that, but it wasn't there anymore.
Found where my house was.
Guess it got replaced by some skyscraper. Wasn't looking so hot, though.
What about my place?
Sorry, but it's the same deal. Place is nothing but a giant parking lot.
What about Mom and Dad?
If this is 2025, That means 40 years have passed. Your guess is as good as mine.
I wonder what happened to my place.
One was like a metal centipede, big as a truck. Another one was real stocky, the size of a damn building. They were just lying all over the place. I never liked creepy crawly things. I couldn't stand to look at them too long.
How did you know they were dead?
How do you think? They were torn apart. It was pretty obvious. What? You need to see it to believe me? Damn. The hell do we do now?
I should look for my place. I need to see if my parents are okay. It's my turn to head out. Sorry. Just wait here for a bit.
Usami-chan!
Hey, wait! Miwako, stay back with that second year.
My apartment building. It's ruined. Sorry, I just had to get that out. I gotta stay strong.
You don't have to push yourself. If you want to cry, then cry.
Don't be stupid. I'm not crying.
Oh yeah? What's with the voice then? You got a cold or something?
I always sound like this.
Whatever you say.
There was a cake shop on the first floor. They had this pear tart I used to get.
Fine, you got
It was
another
so
timeline.
good. Megumi and I. We loved those things.
That one of your friends?
Yeah. Megumi. You saw what was happening here. That's why you...
Take us all back to 1985.
Goto. Why you gotta do this to me? Like, what, I'm supposed to go to class and pretend everything's normal? Well, it's not. This place is 40 years old. Those girls over there. They look about my age, but back home they must be in their 50s. It's too weird.
Sorry for making you wait, Miwa-chan. Miwa-chan, where were you?
There was a bed available in the nurse's office, so I took a nap.
You skipped 6th period for that?
I didn't really mean to, but yeah. When I woke up, class was already over. I messed up. That's the girl who sits behind me in class. Must be nice. Oh well. No point feeling sorry for myself. Time to check out the library. I need to find some dirt on Shikishima. But jeez, not having a smartphone is suffering. Oh! Megumi, wait! Tomi. So you're here too. I'm so glad you're okay. Megumi, what happened to our city? You were there, right? You stayed back. Well, my mom and dad, they're fine, right? Goto's just making things up. Tell me it's all a big lie. It has to be, right? Hey, that guy who just walked by. That's Izumi, right? He's in my class here, so I've seen him around. But when I talk to him, he's like a totally different person. He's all nervous and stuff. It's weird. Did something happen?
As a result of battle, he lost his memories.
Huh? Like, he hit his head? It'll all come back, right?
No. They said it was permanent.
No way. So he really is a different person at this point. Does that mean he doesn't remember you? What now? Are we supposed to just give up on him?
I could never ever do that! I'll never give up on him! I can't.
I'm sorry. Megumi. I'm so sorry.
Even if he turns out to be psychologically manipulated by a buried datascape of another alternate version of him trapped inside his head but manifesting to him as another person, influencing him through videotapes to restore memories that aren't really his but are his, you know what, never mind.
Welcome back, Usami-chan.
Thanks. Did Senpai wake up? Darn.
I'm back.
She can go back there. About my apartment. The whole building was destroyed.
Oh no.
And, well, no one was there.
I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Hiding, maybe. So that's how it is. I wonder what else we can find.
Here. Found him at a convenience store over there. Got enough for both of you. I'm not a big candy guy, so have at it.
Thank you.
There's no time to be tired.
I need this chocolate bar the size of my torso.
Sugar rush. I'm gonna check out the kaiju.
In fairness, she's tiny, so most food is the size of her torso.
Hey, wait! Miwako, stay back with that second here. Over here. Dead as a doornail, right?
Morimura. Megumi. Are they planning on fighting those things? This is some kaiju. Looks more like a machine. Come to think of it, I was talking to Natsuno. Maybe this thing's a big alien weapon. Is this a control panel? For an alien machine, it looks pretty familiar. Guess we're not so different. What's up?
Nothing. Just thought I saw someone. Over there, in the rubble.
Where? Maybe your eyes are playing tricks on you.
I swear I saw it. Oh shit. Kisaragi, hide!
Don't be stupid!
What's your
Hurry!
deal? What is that?
Get back in here!
A killbot.
It's gone.
Was that an alien?
How should I know? But one thing's for sure. It's bad news. That thing was straight out of the movies.
Exterminator, right? It sure did look like it. Hey, look at this.
Dude, no way. That's the Shikishima Industries logo. So all these kaiju-looking things, Shikishima made them?
That means it wasn't an alien attack. It was a man-made one. But why?
Biometric ID scanned. No match found. Access denied.
What the? The Shikishima logo just popped out of nowhere.
It's from the kaiju's computer. Guess it's not broken after all.
I mean, not entirely.
Ooh.
Biometric ID. Biometric ID.
Whatever I press, it's the same.
Maybe you're doing it wrong. Let me try. With this stuff, you just gotta...
Authorized board member. Administrative ID.
See? Something came up.
Board member? Like, Shikishima board member?
Maybe because my pops is an exec.
Wait, you're a rich kid?
This isn't
Shut
news.
it.
We've been over this.
Shikishima Interstellar Development Division. Year
The reason you want to talk to him in
2188.
the first place.
Huh?
Terraforming project number 8834.
Interstellar development? Terraforming another planet?
Third phase. Surface construction and modification. Colossal autonomous heavy machinery. D-Series. D-800. Surface excavation unit. Giant bowler.
This kaiju is Shikishima heavy machinery?
If that's true, these machines were made for planetary development. What are they doing on Earth? Especially in the past.
Hell if I know.
Aha. Well, well.
Ah, unsealed 10 mystery files.
Yep.
Welcome back. I've been thinking, when all this happened,
back.
we were at school, right? Maybe we should try going there.
You think that'll help?
Well, you know, that's where we time slipped from.
Time slip.
Maybe we can find a clue on how to get back. Anything.
Also, that's an unfortunate place for them to decide that he needed to crouch.
In the far-off future, Shikishima planned to colonize other planets. And the kaiju were tools for terraforming the surface. What are they doing here in the past? Shikishima back better and no. You might be onto something, Miwako. The school. Morimura was always there. So I'm thinking, maybe there's a time machine there.
Morimura? You mean our teacher?
Oh yeah, that nurse with the big knockers.
She's from the future too. In fact, she came even farther than me.
You gotta be kidding me.
So how was it?
Well... we checked out the kaiju. Turns out it's not a monster at all. Not an alien weapon either.
It's heavy machinery made by Shikishima Industries.
Heavy machinery? You mean like, for construction? We were attacked by something like that?
They're from an interstellar development project even farther into the future.
Guess they were supposed to do work on some other planet. No idea why they went back in time. Or why they're destroying everything here.
If I got...
It's good.
Let's go back
to
the
high
school.
school.
What about that second
That
year?
makes me feel a little
We're just
better.
gonna leave her here?
Oh yeah.
I'll stay here with Senpai. You two go on ahead.
Appreciate it.
We'll come back as soon as we can.
Gonna trip if you keep running like that. Rough roads over here.
Well, aren't you cool? It took a while to get here with that blocked off road. Some of us have our eye on the time. Oh.
The hell is that?
A sentinel.
That's one gnarly robot. Another kaiju thing?
No. This is Sentinel number 13. A robot that fought to protect the city.
We got kaiju fighting robots now? The future's wild, man. But I guess in the end, it lost, huh? Anyway, we're kinda up a creek here. Look.
The road's nothing but rubble.
Even if we tried to climb down, the other side's no better. Guess we gotta turn back and take the long way around.
Let's do it soon. I'm worried about Miwako. The last time I saw this thing, it was right before I got taken away. Mom!
Flashback.
She's not here either.
Kisaragi-kun. Please don't trouble me any further. Come. We must evacuate.
Just give me a second. I'm not leaving without my mom.
You must. You're the only one capable. The Deimos invasion has already begun. Listen to me.
No!
We're already within their attack range. Sentinel. It's too soon for another deployment. are you doing piloting that?
This is Sentinel number 13. There's no one else who can pilot it but me. Sorry to rush you, but we're running out of time.
I'll go when I find my mom.
Miss Morimura.
Change of plans. Juro Izumi's made his choice. His nanomachines aren't going to hold much longer. If we don't begin the test now, we'll miss our chance. The evacuation can wait. Hurry and bring that girl over.
Amazing how she can perfectly recall the part that she was unconscious for.
Light unconsciousness? Unable to act, but still able to hear.
Huh? Miwako? Usami-chan! This is bad!
What's up?
What happened? Shinonome-senpai! She's gone! What? I only looked away for a second. What should we do, Usami-chan? What should we do? Usami-chan? How far could she be? She wasn't exactly in a state to be running any marathons. We need to find her. She might still be nearby. Let's split up and look around.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll go check across the street.
Thanks. Maybe she went off to the shopping district. Senpai!
We haven't found her. We stepped out 5 feet from where we were
I
hiding.
don't know what to do. Any luck?
Not a trace. She must have gone real far. So what now? Should we keep looking?
What about the Sentinel we saw? Maybe she went over there.
Big guy did stand out. You wanna go?
Miwako, wait here. Be careful.
We'll be back in a jiffy.
Miyako, you're not important enough to be one of the main characters of the story, so we need you to stay behind.
Why here?
I figured if Senpai's trying to get to the school, she'd probably come this way.
Oh, right. She wouldn't know about the messed up road. A sentinel, huh?
Did you find footprints?
Thought I had something. Nope. Anyway, we need to find a lead.
No. We need to explore more thoroughly. Anything?
Hate to break it to you, but I don't think she's come by here. Any more is a waste of time. Let's go back, Kisaragi.
Shinonome-senpai.
Less thinking, more walking. Let's go, Kisaragi.
Usami-chan.
Did Senpai come back?
Did you see her?
Nope. There's no sign of her anywhere.
So what now?
Let's try checking the school. Senpai might have had the same thought.
Let's do it.
Miwako, wait here.
Be careful.
We'll be back in a jiffy. The north building's gone.
And the schoolyard's totally caved in. Oh, look at that. Over in the pit.
That another construction machine?
I bet that's what dug the hole.
What's the point? They trying to make a nest or something?
That thing's a construction machine for developing planets, right? Would it dig up a hole for no reason? Maybe there's something down there. Underground.
Like what? More dirt?
I'm just saying.
Digging for more dirt.
So much for this place. There's not a single person here.
Let's keep looking around.
Speak of the devil.
Shinonome-senpai.
Hey, wait! That can't be good. It's that android from before.
Is it broken?
Guess there's our answer. Run!
Oops. That would be the opposite of running.
What's the...
That would... make un...
Like... What? There's...
Shino...
Hey, what? Is that...
Is...
Run! We're surrounded.
Serves you right.
Hey, thanks.
El
Who are you?
Sekigahara.
The name's Sekigahara.
He was
You're
Spanish
Tomi
guitarist.
Kisaragi, right? Didn't know any of you were left. Are you the only ones here?
Oh. Shinonome Senpai is... Well, she was there.
Dude, it was just a second ago.
I guess she ran away from the androids.
So Ryoko-san's here too.
Are you with Morimura?
Maybe.
I mean, you've gotta be from the future, right?
Yes. Quite a ways away.
Now listen here. How do you know Kisaragi?
That's...
A drone. It's a probe that found you two on its patrol. To think you were still here. I honestly didn't expect it.
So it told you about us.
Sorry you got caught up in this mess. In any case, you need to go to the underground gate. I'll take you there. Ryoko-san was with you, correct? I thought you would have returned already. All the gates above ground are locked. I've been struggling to find my way out of here.
You too?
We need to go underground. The primary shifter should be there. The other gates all connect to that one from afar. They're merely access points.
Underground? You mean... down there? That's where we need to go?
Correct.
To be continued.
A great hole.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Miwako! Usami-chan! Did you find Shinonome-senpai? In a word, yes, but...
She ran off somewhere near the school. A guy named Sekigahara is looking for her right now. The only other guy we've seen here besides us. Hard to say if we can trust this Sekigahara guy. But let's hurry.
Hold on. Anyway, it seems like we've got a way home. It's 1985? Really? We came here to get you. You ready? Yeah. She go back better.
Hard to let.
Hold on.
To the high school.
Stick with me, okay? Let's head to the school. There's a huge crater by the school.
That's where we're going.
Oh, really? Is this that robot you were talking about? That's weird. Wasn't there more than one android here?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Ryoko-san. So you still don't remember? They're taking advantage of your hazy memory.
Stop this. Get him.
Memories loose.
426. Your time is up.
Is she trying to beat me down there?
Shinonome-senpai can control the androids?
She's being manipulated by the one in charge of them. We need to go after her. If she seals off the gate, it's all over. What's the report?
Identified evidence of activity. A human likely utilized a crane to descend.
Sounds like Ryoko-san's gone ahead. Secure the crane. Don't let her lock it up.
I'm not gonna think about the logistics
So
of
how are
that.
we supposed to get down there? Isn't it really deep?
300 meters. That quadruped's got a crane equipped.
A crane?
Okay, well, if the quadruped
Does
has
sound
a
like
300
construction
meter
equipment.
long crane, then.
We'll use it like an elevator. It'll take us all the way to the bottom. What about your friends?
Hmm? What's on your mind?
That guy just now. Are you sure he's safe to be around? He has a gun.
Yeah. We don't have much of a choice.
Let's go.
Wait for us!
Ryoko-san! Wait.
What in the fresh hell is this?
But he needs to do some cardio.
You recognize me?
She eats
I can relate.
exclusively snacks as far as we can tell, so.
Why are you here?
Actually, no, there's the
Looks
one
like
time
you
we
got
got
some memories
hot
back.
dogs.
Do you have your pills?
Not anymore.
That
It's not the best food, but. I mean, it's better than.
Hot dogs, which looks
Hang on a
suspiciously
little longer.
identical to yakisoba pan.
We need to
Oh,
get
yeah.
back to 1985. Miura, help me out. The pills are in Sector 4.
Is she okay?
She will be. I was worried for a moment, but she seems to be fine for now.
What happened to her? Is she ill?
An incident occurred during our fight in the Sentinels. From that point on, we began having memory issues. Unfortunately, someone's been taking advantage of that. Her condition is far more serious than mine. She can't prevent it. In any case, looks like we can travel to 1985 without issue. It'll be ready soon. Just wait here for a moment.
This machine. Is Morimura using it too?
She's the reason we're able to use it at all. This functionality was her handiwork.
This is too much for me.
You gonna be okay?
I'm not good with heights. I didn't realize just how deep it was until we were right there. I thought I was going to die.
Look! The same kind of gadgets we saw in that dead kaiju. They're all over the damn place. Almost like we're in the belly of the boss. Looks like something out of a movie set.
What could this be?
Ooh, what does this button do?
What's going on?
Please respond. We're trying to... Carnson. Maintenance.
Is everything okay?
I finally got through.
Kisaragi, what are your coordinates?
Kisaragi? That's...
My current location is unknown. My Sentinel, and even myself. I don't know what condition we're in.
And it's gone as suddenly as it appeared.
Sentinel number 16 went completely off the radar after that incident I mentioned. What did you do? How did you make contact?
All I did was poke this thing.
That voice from the TV screen. Didn't it kind of sound like you?
You think so? Hey, just now... Did you call that person Kisaragi?
Kisaragi is the control system for Sentinel number 16.
Why do we have the same name?
Because she is you. Rather, a different you.
Huh?
I get it now. Tell me, Kisaragi. It's your biometric ID.
The line of communication opened due to her ID being authenticated.
Give it another try.
Kisaragi, please respond.
If you're there, answer us.
I managed to connect to the system and determine my location. The answer is troubling.
Oh?
I'm outside the world.
What does that mean?
This place is not recognized in any era. This is bad. I'm being denied access to all sectors. It's universal control. It's trying to get rid of me. At this rate,
I'm going to get going.
Yep.
I will see you guys later. I'll text.
It
Yeah.
just closes right away now.
Have a good one.
Yep.
What's this universal thing?
Universal control. It's here, where the primary gate is housed. This underground mainframe monitors the world.
Her location. It appears the mainframe does not want us to know.
Looks that way.
this is bad. The androids are coming.
Shit! They're over here too.
Stop. The command's not working.
I'm out of ammo. We need to shift. Gather close. Now!
Initiating shift.
This is... I know this shrine. It's by the school.
Sweet. You hear that, Miwako? We're almost home. Miwako?
Kayaki chose down that way. I'll be damned. We really made it back.
We're missing Miwako.
What? Wasn't she right next to you?
Miwako! We must have left her behind. Let's go back. It's no use. She's not like us. The people here, everyone in the city, we're all managed by that computer underground. Isn't that right, Akun?
To make sure no one impacts this world. To make sure no one finds out the truth. Universal Control pulls the strings. Behind the scenes, it handles our lives as it sees fit. It must have determined that she was an inconvenience to this world. She knew too much.
Well, well.
Aw. I liked Miwako.
I think she's right there. She's fine.
She can look back by dirt and Usami-chan! I've been meaning to tell you. I found a cafe with some amazing-looking cakes. Shall we go there after school? That's the same thing you said before we left. Hmm? You've been acting strange today. This girl. New building, same old sleepyhead. We went to the ruined future. You really don't remember? You said that this morning, too. I've never heard of ruined future. What kind of shop is it? Oh yeah, we went way deep underground. You were freaking out. You've got to remember that, right? Underground? You mean the downstairs food court at the mall? No. Alright, Miwako. Tell it to me straight. In the last few days, did anything big happen? Anything at all? The last few days? Let's see. Something big. Oh, I know. You remember? 3 days ago, we moved classrooms from the old building to the new one. That was so sudden. I could hardly believe it. Is that not it? She doesn't remember a thing about what just happened. That's not something you can just forget. It's more like her memories were rewritten. As if she never went there at all. The school marked us absent those days. But she's acting like she's been here the whole time. It's crazy. Did that underground computer do this? Hey, I'm glad you remember at least. Miwako has no memory of the whole ordeal. To her, it's like nothing ever happened. And Shinonome-senpai, she doesn't even remember my face.
So that's what Sekigahara meant about being managed. Damn.
If that's true, then everyone here's in the same boat, right? My mom, the people of my city. Maybe they're all hidden somewhere, being monitored. It all comes down to that underground computer. I bet it has the answers. I'm gonna go back there.
What? Dude, are you crazy? The place is crawling with androids.
I'm pretty good at hiding.
Dumbass, you'll die. Besides, how the hell do you plan on getting there? How the hell do you plan on getting there? Give it a rest.
If we use the gate again, we can return to that era.
Do you even know how?
I don't think Morimura would be much help. And Shinonome-senpai? She was looking at me real suspiciously. Oh, I know! Sekigahara-kun! I'll find him and...
Calm down. Just think about it for a sec. You really want to mess with that thing? Shit's dangerous. And you know, if you get stranded again, you might be stuck for good.
I guess when you put it like that, maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. But still, now that I think about it,
Took 2
why
seconds
you
to think
care?
about it.
Don't tell me. You're worried about me that much? Am I really that important to you?
Oh, shut up. Go ahead and die for all I care. It's just, I'd feel pretty shitty being the one who let you do it.
Huh. So that's how it is. So what? You want me to just sit on my ass until something happens?
I get it, all right? We'll think of something together. Just don't go rushing off on your own.
Well, look what we got here. Ogata, most punchable face in the city. I think it's about time we settled our shit.
Hey now! Come on, you're fighting again? Stop that!
Hey, stay out of this, idiot.
What do we got? That
you want come on?
Hey, stop it!
That's only a taste of what you deserve. Asshole.
Train's already here. Whatever you want. I can't keep waiting around like this. We'll think of something together. Yeah, right. Keep your word next time, dummy. Another day, another waste of time. There has to be a gate here somewhere. Was it all just a weird dream? Oh, stop it, me. If I start to doubt myself, it's all over. I've got a lot more investigating to do. When we arrived, the gate was right here. If I stand here, I should be able to go back. At least, that's what I think. But what do I do to get it to show up?
Still bushes.
Maybe there's a switch somewhere.
And there's a switch in these bushes, though.
Huh? Whoa!
Here we are, 1985. Do you know what you have to do?
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd be questioning my sanity. It's so absurd, my head's going to burst.
You can head back and rest up.
Okino.
Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere. I just need to ensure Chihiro Morimura doesn't find out. Time to pull a few tricks on the gate and cover our tracks.
See you.
I saw that. Finally found my inn. So... You there. You seem to be able to access the gate.
Who are you?
Tomi Kisaragi. And you are... Okino-kun. A guy who doesn't want to be caught by Morimura. Right? Now then. Won't you do something for me? You don't have much of a choice.
That one.
Well, well.
And this should be the last Tomi section.
I believe so, based on the endings we've gotten from her in the list I have.
Mighty Kaiju Daimos. They're showing it at the theater right now.
Huh. He's talking to himself again. Usami-chan, would you like to get crepes on our way home? I'd love to, but I've kinda got somewhere to be. Okay. Do you need something?
Not really, sorry.
But you're just fine, right? Hey! Shall we go? Well, it's about that time. Yeah. I should head out too.
It's interesting that I can skip through this dialogue because we've seen it literally in someone else's storyline.
Yep.
Something up? You're staring.
Miwako doesn't remember a thing. It's nothing. But maybe that's for the best. Miwako! I'm heading out. See you! I'm late. There you are.
It is fairly interesting, at least, that we are starting to see stuff we've hit in other timelines from other perspectives.
Yeah.
I just didn't get a chance to change. As I said, this is a necessary disguise. Bold words for someone who can't be bothered to make it here on time.
Sorry. Anyway, you're going to do this for me, right?
Let's go. Get in position.
What? Kisaragi?
Amiguchi? What are you doing here?
That's what I should be asking you. Well, whatever. Who's that little cutie?
Hear that? You're a cutie, apparently.
I'm not complaining.
Hey, what are you doing? Stay back. They might be with the black suit guys.
BJ says he knows them. Natsuno? You're here too? Why? This little guy led me here. Sekigahara's robot?
I see. The two of them will speed up the process. Hello, Okino. I am like this now, but...
You're Miura. Sekigahara told me.
What is your goal?
To save the girl trapped in orbit.
Then we are on the same path.
Amiguchi-kun surprised me enough as it is. But seriously, you too, Usami? I can't believe you're all time traveling. This is actually where I'm from. Whoa, you came from the future? Does anyone else know about this stuff? Let's see. Yuki-chan from Class 1A? Miura-kun too.
What? That guy?
So you're here to help number 16 too?
My own Sentinel is there.
Sentinel number 17. So that's how it is. Both 16 and 17 were put into orbit.
They went to an unknown man-made artifact in space.
We've briefly gotten a hold of it from here. But we don't quite understand what it is.
Number 16 would know the answer.
Last time we got through to her when I touched something over there. But now...
It won't respond. Not even with Kisaragi's biometric ID. She's completely inaccessible now.
Hugh Amiguchi may know the reason.
You wanna know why? Ida did it himself. He shut down her Sentinel.
Ida, huh?
Yeah. Something about authorization?
He must have used his security authorization to issue the command. So that's what happened.
You created these Sentinels. Perhaps you can clear the authorization.
Worth a try. Help me out.
So why are you here?
I can't turn down a cry for help. Especially not from the one and only Miyuki Inaba.
Miyuki Inaba? You mean that idol?
Well, yeah. She talked to me through a TV program. You guys call her number 16, but she's actually another you.
I knew it.
I'm just not even going to address that.
That song. It sounded a little different in the style of the 80s. But it's just like one I sang back in middle school. And Inaba. That's my username. I became an idol? Seriously?
The preparations are complete. Kisaragi, as you scan your ID to grant access, the authorization will be reset, and the Sentinel will reboot. Go ahead and unlock it.
Here goes. No good?
The Sentinel started up normally.
I see. Ida-kun shut me off.
We all came to save you. Sorry it's a little late.
Thank you.
Access is clear.
Don't worry. Universal Control doesn't suspect a thing. To it, this appears to be a simple video broadcast. So you're Miyuki Inaba? Also known as Tomi Kisaragi. Just like you. Please tell me, what is all this? What's going on?
Also, one of us might be a robot clone, don't
information
ask.
as well.
Do you trust me? Well, you're me, right? I won't get anywhere if I can't even trust myself. I was shifted to the orbiting command ship.
Command ship?
For the second phase of the Interstellar Development Project. It's an artificial satellite that presides over terraforming. Terraforming? The very ground you stand on is proof. The second phase was a resounding success. No way!
So the D-forces were used to develop land.
Originally, yes. They were designed as heavy machinery for that purpose. You mean, it's really true? We're not on planet Earth. Huh?
I've seen it with my own eyes. The whole city's less than 30 kilometers long. I thought it was on a spaceship, though.
Unbelievable. What about the other countries I'd been investigating?
Universal control alters the information you receive. It does whatever's necessary to make things appear consistent. Shukun is telling the truth. From here, I can see the entirety of the residential ward system. All of the terminal controls, too.
You're able to control the satellite from your Sentinel?
It does have some limitations, of course. But it is possible. Because I'm Tomi Kisaragi. Huh? She's the one who designed the second phase of interstellar development. She was a terraforming researcher. Watch this log of hers.
February 8th, 2188. Continuing my report from yesterday. I ran the simulation. This was our 25th terraforming attempt. We believe the planet is a Type 57b. In order to reach a habitable state for humanity, the process took 1,800 years. A bit longer than hoped. No further issues up to this point. Oh, and I almost forgot. At Professor Morimora's suggestion, I updated the system on the command ship. It's set to monitor the final phase, surface facilities. Before any harm may come to these facilities, it will determine whether the final phase needs to be redone. As the professor always says, it can't hurt to be safe.
I'm sure this will never possibly go wrong.
But I honestly can't wait to return to the surface.
Any possible way.
What was that?
A log from Tomi Kisaragi in the year 2188.
She said some curious things. Like redoing the final phase.
You heard correctly. There's no turning back.
Well, what now?
The command ship will fall below the horizon soon. We'll be disconnected for quite a while.
Are there any measures we can take?
Yes. But I believe there's only one way through this. And what's that? Universal control. It needs to be altered. And the only ones who can do that are all of you. Trust in me. And get into the Sentinels.
To the final battle. That's actually probably a good place to call it for the session as well.
Yeah, just so we don't make much more story progress without Vince around.
Yeah, that'll basically leave us with Megumi, Sekigahara, and Goto. And we can also knock out Wave 3, or 3 next time.
Yep.
Which should put us ready to finish them out and do the final battle in probably 2 weeks.
Sounds about right, timeline-wise.
Drop into analysis real quick. We just don't really have any points to spend on.
Oh, we don't have any points to spend, but we can see if, because remember, new stuff does unlock in the files as we learn more stuff about existing entries. Hence why a bunch of them are highlighted, even though we haven't really.
Yeah. Remember about terraforming, Kaiju, the G-Mores. Yeah. And sometime between now and next session, I'll do some grinding so we can level people up.
Yeah. Again, it's not necessary, but decently recommended to have everyone at least level 30 by the time you hit final battle.
Yeah.
Just makes life a lot easier.
Alright, and with that, we've come to the end of this session. Join us again on Tuesday as we continue Grime. On Thursday for more Fate Tactics. Saturday we'll do some sort of filler as we wait for us to finish up 13 Sentinels. And then back on Sunday for probably the last of the penultimate session of 13 Sentinels, more than likely. Of course, I've been Shiv.
I've been Bograt.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Vincent. Well, thanks for joining, everyone.